David Villa recently launched his book, Lead or Be Lunch, and I thought I would take the opportunity to do an audio recording so you can get a sneak preview of it while having this potentially open in a tab on your computer while you're doing other work. So I hope that you enjoy. Lead or Be Lunch, the power of earning influence. Chapter 1, Get off the bench. You cannot fail if you resolutely determine that you will not. Abraham Lincoln, July 22nd, 1860. I have often said that where we want to be is in direct proportion to what we do with where we are now. This statement has proven to be so very true and has been a catalyst in both my personal life and my career. So much of life, if not proposed, is spent on the sidelines, looking on at the game being played all around us. The game is constantly changing and shifting despite our failings and opinions, continuing on with or without our participation. Are you itching to get off the bench and participate? What part do you play? Or better, what part do you envision yourself playing? I believe that most of the time it's a person's lack of involvement, not talent, opportunity, or handouts that determine one's outcome of success. We all have big dreams. Many of us are talented. Opportunities and handouts in some cases can be abundant, but what you do with these gifts will ultimately define your experience and will even lead you to victory. Imagine being dressed in uniform. From socks to helmet, your shoulder pads and mouth guard are securely in. You're looking like a player, but are you ready to actually play? Suddenly the clock is telling you it's already the fourth quarter and the game is almost over, yet you don't have a single grass stain on you. Why? So you've got some talent, or maybe opportunity has afforded you the ability to be a player. Like some, you may even have had more than enough schooling or continuous training, but yet, here you stand on the sidelines, clean and unweathered by the game playing out right in front of you. Apprehension and fear are paralyzing emotions and can silently defend you without your notice. And because these are preventative emotions being afforded to us, but rather what we are actually doing with those things. So, you're afraid to jump because you might fail? Yes, the chance of failure exists, but so does the chance that you will win. You won't know until you try, and I'm here to encourage you to get off the bench. I'm a father of 3 and vividly remember when my kids were little and just learning how to swim. Parents reading will know exactly what I'm talking about. I would be in the pool while they stood there frozen, eyes big and wide, looking at me in the water from the side of the pool. They wanted so badly to be in the water, but were unsure of what would happen if they just let go of their inhibitions and jumped in. I would swim up to them with my arms outstretched, encouraging them to jump, explaining that I would be there to catch them. This tactic did little to make things easier in their mind. The act of jumping in would require more than just the faith that I would be there to save them. Jumping required them to take action. Action, as we all know, is always scarier when doing something for the very first time versus any of the times that will follow. Luckily, my kids let go of their inhibitions and jumped, and they haven't stopped swimming since. The look on each of their faces upon realizing they weren't hurt, but safe in the water, and swimming like mini champions is a priceless memory of mine. I happen to believe that there is no secret recipe to achieving success, but there is a key component required to achieve your goals. That component is action. Success can be measured by an accumulation of actions set forth by you every single day that will put you one step closer to achieving your overall goal. So often people neglect taking action because it requires actual work to be done. There's nothing glamorous about it at times, and it's not always the most fun thing to do, but it will always be the right thing if you want to find success in your endeavors. Taking persistent, massive action when you are in pursuit of greatness, looking to maximize your career success, or achieve a specific goal is absolutely necessary. Action requires you to get out of your comfort zone and into the game even when you might not feel like it. The fact of the matter is that there are absolutely no shortcuts to success. As human beings, it's not out of the ordinary to look for a way to maximize results without maximizing the effort, but in order to live out your dreams, you must make the moves. It is easy to neglect the one component that requires the most effort, but don't be that player. Be any player but the one left on the sidelines, benched alone with your dreams. If getting off the bench still scares you, look inside yourself for something to believe in and use that as a crutch to propel you forward. We all have untapped abilities, And recognizing those strengths will allow you to focus on something you know you have to persist until success. I'm a firm believer that talent won't cut it, and potential does not matter. You can develop your talent and you can unlock your potential, but you cannot train persistence. In fact, I will take a persistence over talent any day. If two individuals walk into my office looking for a job and one was highly talented and the other was heavily determined, I would still choose the persistent candidate. Why? Because I would firmly believe in the persistent individual's inability to give up or accept no as a definitive answer. If you happen to be more persistent than you are talented, don't sweat it. Your talent, like that of others, can be developed, but with unabashed persistence, you cannot fail. Persistence reflects progress, no matter the outcome. One of my favorite quotes of this comes from the NBA's greatest player, Michael Jordan. He said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Those who are afraid to fail will coast through life and never come close to their potential. Failure, real, honest failure, despite genuine effort, is an underrated teacher and motivator, as well as a sign that one is striving at close to full capacity. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak preview of Chapter 1 of David Villa's new book, Lead or Be Lunch, and I'll attach the download below. Have a great day.